So Port Aransas is a truly unique community. We are an island, and we take care of the people that take care of our kids. And what does that mean? That means that for me personally, when we moved here, we didn't know a single person that lived here full time. But there was an energy on this island that is undescribable. It is the community that really takes care of its own. They take care of the people that come here. They take care of the future generation. I was told, and this is something, we've been here 5 years, but I was told when we moved here that our kids are now wanting to come back to Port Aransas and be able to pay that forward, and that is a community of giving. Some of the programs that, like, they give scholarships based on the kids' volunteer hours. I mean, who does that? This is a community that not only gives a little bit of money, they give huge scholarships based on how much these kids volunteer and put back into the community. So where does that come from? That comes from teaching and our students and our staff. We're here to give back. We're here to make sure that you have what you need to succeed. And for me, when we moved here, understanding that, it was like a light bulb went off. Like, oh my gosh, this is exactly where we need to be. I had no idea this community was that focused on giving and the next generation. And so many of our kids are now going off to college and then coming back to run businesses, coming back to start businesses, coming back to even volunteer. We have kids that came back this summer that graduated last year, their first year in college. They came back to volunteer this summer because they see how important it is that we as a community have an understanding that our role here on the island is to give back. So why fund non-essential employees for PAISD? They're non-essential based on the state, but they're so essential to our community, and they're so essential to our kids. We're talking about the calculus teacher, we're talking about the bus driver, we're talking about the coaches, we're talking about the librarian, the nurse. So these non-essential positions are truly essential to the learning and the understanding and to our kids. A lot of the teachers, and this is something that small communities I know across the state deal with, a lot of the teachers wear multiple hats. So not only are they the history teacher, but they're also the bus driver, they're also the basketball coach, and they spend so much time and energy with our kids in school and out of school, all the extracurricular activities. And it's really an amazing environment for our kids to grow up in. When we moved here, our daughter was going into the 6th grade and had never played team sports. She had done, karate, and she'd done horse riding, and she'd done a lot of different things. But they asked her, they were like, "You're going to play basketball, right?" And she was like, "I don't know, I've never played basketball." They're like, "No, you're going to play basketball, right?" And got her involved. And she was like, "Mom, this was amazing. I'm not a great basketball teacher, but to be part of the team and to have the coach and the assistant coach, they're also teachers. We see them every day, and the encouragement and the amount of time and energy that they spend with us on and off the court is really impactful." And this is a 6th grader telling me that. So that's where our non-essential employees really, I mean, it's a family and it's a community, and they are essential to not only us as a community, but to our kids. So how do we ensure that funds are distributed equally? Well, so one Monday morning, we stood at the door and we handed every single person a $500 check. That was amazing. But now we hand it over to the district, and it actually shows up on every single person's paycheck. There's a line item that says Marlin Legacy Foundation. They see it every single month. They see what we're doing for them, and that's impactful. We've had teachers, we've had coaches, we've had the library. Everybody is like, "Thank you for what you're doing." So they see it. They see it on every single check. I think understanding what the Marlin Legacy Foundation is really about. It's about our Marlins, our school mascot. That's what we are a community of Marlins. It's a billfish. Kind of that one, in a million. I mean, it's really who we are.